What is it now, Mr. Crane?
Well, I haven't had a chance to run this by Ethan yet, but I'm hoping he'll become more involved with the family responsibilities here in Harmony.
I'd like that. I'm just not sure where I'll be living.
If you're referring to your mother's foolish idea about you rushing off to Washington, there'll be plenty of time for that. I want to make you the new liaison between the police department and Crane Industries.
You've never mentioned that.
Well, it just came to me. Basically, it entails your sitting on the police board and being Chief Bennett's direct tie to anything having to do with the Crane family or our interests. What do you say?
Well, it sounds fine with me.
Chief Bennett?
Ethan strikes me as a young man with integrity and honor. You must be very proud to have such a fine young son, Julian.
Yes, I am.
Well, I have no problem with the idea.
Excellent. So why don't you two go over exactly what Ethan's role is going to be? After all, you'll be working closely together from now on.
What the hell? Mother? You all right? I don't know. What do you think happened? He's fainted? Mother?
She doesn't seem to be hurt. Is there someplace we can take her?
The library.
Let's get her. Okay.
What seems to be the matter with her?
I think she fainted.
Fainted? I've never known my wife to faint. What on earth would make Ivy faint?
Ethan, get up.
She's gonna be all right?
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Father, why don't you go get some ice?
Ice, yes. Anything else?
Just go get the ice. I'll go get some brandy. Sam, you want to stay here and watch my mother?
Of course.
How's she doing?
She's conscious.
Oh, well, good. Then there's no need to call a doctor.
Yeah, I think she'll be all right.
Oh, please don't leave, Sam.
Mother, you fainted on the stairs. Chief Bennett was helping you. Do you remember?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course I remember. Thank you, Chief Bennett, for helping me. I'm afraid I'm still a little woozy.
Father, hand me some of that ice. I'll make a compress.
No, I don't need one. I'm
Look,
fine.
at least have some brandy.
What happened, Ivy? Why did you faint?
I was very busy this morning. I didn't have time to eat. I was feeling lightheaded, so I was on my way to the kitchen.
Mother, you shouldn't go without food.
I think she's all right now.
Yes, I am fine now, Chief Bennett.
Well, there's no sense letting this ice go to waste. May I fix anyone a drink?
No thanks, Father.
No, no thanks. I gotta get going. You mind if I use your phone before I leave?
Oh, not at all. There's one in the foyer.
Chief Bennett, wait a moment. I'll walk you out.
I don't know what you mean, Julian.
I mean, why did you faint? What's really going on here?
I told you I didn't eat today.
Ivy, I've seen you play 3 sets of tennis before breakfast. Never once seen you keel over. What's really going on here? What aren't you telling me?
Not everyone has hidden motives, Julian, unlike you.
But you're hiding something from me, aren't you?
Don't be absurd.
Been acting rather odd lately. Rather distant and restless.
Really, Julian, I've never known you to be suspicious. It's not very attractive.
Oh. I'm so sorry. I wasn't aware that you found anything about me very attractive.
I don't. But even less so when you're looking for things that aren't there. Tell me, Julian, what did Ethan mean when he said he'd be working with Chief Bennett?
I've asked Ethan to take my place in the police commission.
Why?
For one thing, I don't think Sam Bennett and I are a good mix. He's a little too arrogant for my taste.
Arrogant?
Yes, he had the nerve to refuse when I demanded that he fire Louise.
Why would you want Pilar's son fired?
It involves Sheridan again. Louise seems to have a penchant for causing my sister trouble. And he's hot-tempered. I think he'll eventually bring a lot of trouble to the Harmony Police Department.
I see. And how did Sam react?
He refused, of course. I was going to fire him anyway until Sheridan stepped in.
Sheridan.
Yes, she threatened to go to the media, and she knows damn well how concerned the family is that the press never uncover what she did that night years ago.
Yes, yes. Back to Ethan. Why did you give your seat on the police commission to Ethan?
Aside from not wanting to deal with Sam Bennett, I want our son to become more involved in local politics. And the seat on the commission will help him get to know how things work here in Harmony.
But I told you I wanted him to go to Washington right away to begin his political career.
No, I don't see any reason for him to rush into going to Washington. There'll be plenty of time for national politics once he's learned the ropes and he's spent some time running Crane Industries. Harmony's his home. It's where he belongs, for now.
Julian, I'm sorry. I do not agree with any...
The matter is settled, Ivy. The discussion is over.
But I don't...
Ethan is a Crane. He's my son. He'll do as I say. There you are, Pilar.
Mr. Crane, I'll be finished here in a moment.
Oh, no, take your time. I'd like to talk with you about something.
With me, sir?
You're close to my wife, and I know she thinks of you as a confidant. What's going on with Mrs. Crane these days?
Going on, Mr. Crane?
Yeah, she doesn't seem herself lately. She's behaving erratically, sort of out of character. Haven't you noticed?
No, she seems the same to me.
I hope Chief Bennett's still here. I forgot to tell him something.
Oh, no. What if Ivy's out there with Sam?